Right, so he's been my friend for a very long time. He's Hindu, and he's been looking into the religion of Islam for a very long time. And he's come on the edge of reverting, but there is one question that he had is how can he convince his parents and his family who's around him that this is the religion, and how can he be comfortable and make them comfortable that he is reverting to Islam?
Brother asked the question, he has a Hindu friend who's on the verge of accepting Islam. That means he has understood Islam is the right religion, correct?
Yes, yes.
Number one, if the person is convinced that Islam is the right religion, he should accept Islam immediately. How to convince the parents is part 2. How to convince the friend is part 2. How will they feel is part 2. You know why? I'm sure most of you have traveled in aeroplane, because all of them are expatriates. In the aeroplane, there is a demo given before the airplane starts. If there is cabin pressure goes low, the mask will fall. When the mask falls, first you put on the mask, not on your child. If the child is there, first put on the mask yourself, then put on the child. Because if you try to put the mask on the child and it doesn't fit very well, by the time you get unconscious, the child will die, even you will die, correct? So first put the mask on yourself, save yourself. So if you save yourself, there are high chances you will save the child also. So if your friend has understood Islam and realizes it is the right religion, he should accept Islam immediately. I'll come to the second part of the parents. Even if he cannot convince his parents, if he cannot put the mask on the child, does it mean he should die? No. So this is like an airplane. If the pressure cabin comes down and the mask is there, you first put the mask on yourself. So tell your friend, first you accept Islam. After you accept Islam, there are high chances you will convince your parents. If you don't accept Islam, even you will go to hell, even parents will go to hell. Point number 1. Point number 2. After he puts on the mask, first he should accept Islam. And for accepting Islam, if he fears there will be repercussion from the parents, don't tell the parents. It is not further in Islam that your parents should be told before you accept Islam. You don't have to give the shahada in public also. You know, many people give shahada in public, okay, it encourages you good. If you have the courage, very good, the best. But giving in public is not a must. It is between you and Allah. So tell your friend, if they realize that Islam is the best religion, don't sit on the edge. Come into the fold of Islam, number 1. After they come into the fold of Islam, how to convince the parents? I thought you told your friend is a Hindu, correct?
Yes, yes.
Ask him to watch my video cassette, Similarities Between Islam and Hinduism. Memorize it, speak to the parent. If he can't, okay, just tell, you know, I went to Oman and my friend gave me a video cassette of a joker wearing a cap, wearing a suit, a joker wearing a cap, you know, and trouser over the ankle. Can you see the cassette? He should go and tell his parents. In Oman, my Muslim friend gave a cassette of Zakir Naik.
Yes.
Wearing a suit and a cap and trousers above the ankle, joker-looking person, no problem. You give it to him, free. If you can't give, I'll pay for you, no problem. Give it to him, you owe it to yourself. Or go on the YouTube, just Google, similarities between Islam and Christianity, Zakir Naik. There are thousands and tens of thousands of Hindus who have accepted Islam after hearing this talk. There is another tape of mine, it's also in book format, lecture and book format. There's another video cassette of mine, Misconceptions About Islam. Or the reply to the most common questions asked by non-Muslims. Give it to them. There's a talk on Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in Hindu scriptures. Give it to him. There's a talk on concept of God in major world religion. Give it to him. There are many. If the parents are more loving science, can you put on modern science? Does God exist? There are hundreds of my lecture, one after the other. Talk to them. Inshallah, they'll accept. Even if they don't accept, they cannot ruin their hakira.